I'm Gary. Met me before, probably.
Hi everyone, I'm Teresa. So Gary, why are we here today?
Yeah, well, we're actually here because Shinmachi has made some new ramen dishes, and we all know that restaurants are some of the biggest impacted businesses, struggling to have customers, struggling to sell their beautiful food. So that's why we're here, to show you guys, and hopefully you guys can visit Shinmachi, whether online or in-store in a socially distanced way.
So, well, talking about Shimachi, Gary, let's talk about the location here. And I noticed that it's really close to the Newtown station. I think it just took me like 5-minute walk from the station, right?
And you guys might not be able to find Shinmachi that well, because it says it's on King Street, but it's a little bit off King Street. And there's a small sign that subtly says Japanese tapas Shinmachi. Did you find it okay, Teresa?
I think so, because it's quite obvious. I mean, the entrance, you can see it straight away. So you don't have to worry where it is.
It's quite an artistic entrance, right?
Yeah, I know. It's very Japanese, I would say, because when you enter the restaurant, it doesn't really lead you straight away into the restaurant. You have to climb up the stairs into the second floor. That's how you get to Shimachi, and I really like the ambience and the decorations here. Don't you find that it's kind of brings you back the memory when you travel to Japan?
And talking a bit about the Japanese memories and the artistic side, Shinmachi is actually very artistic, not just in their interior, but also in their food as well. Shinmachi is a Japanese fusion restaurant.
Well, I've been here once, but I would like to know more about their fusion menu, because when you say fusion, so how do you define fusion in Shimachi?
Well, I'm speaking because I've actually been here a few times and I'm quite familiar with their menu. Shimachi has ramen, they have sushi, sashimi, rice bento boxes, the pork cutlet curries, all the goodies that you'll find at a typical Japanese restaurant. But they also have small plates, which is why they have the tapas in their name. Have you tried any of the small plates before?
Well, no, but it sounds so good. And do they have vegan food as well?
Yeah, that's a big thing that I noticed about this restaurant. Of course, in Newtown, where a lot of people are quite health conscious, it's great. It's really great that Shinmachi has a big vegan offering. I think we saw some vegan wines as well.
Yeah. When you're going through this corridor, we can see some vegan ones here. That's very special.
And I've tried vegan ramen here before.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know that was a thing?
I don't know that they even have vegan ramen here.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're usually not the healthy eating type, right?
I've seen you. Yeah.
Well, me neither. So, I mean, that's why coming here was such a life-changing decision. I didn't know that vegan food could taste that good.
Really? Okay. Well, talking about the vegan food and talking about food, so our order are coming, right?
I think our order's coming. You're hungry, right?
Yeah, I'm really hungry. I'm so eager to try their new ramen. I heard that they have new ramen this time.
Well, this ramen, all I know is the name. We're going to meet the people who created it soon. The name is Hokkaido Miso Scallop Burnt Butter Ramen.
Wow, sounds very northern Japanese.
Yes. And I think we've got the ramen coming.
Great.
So this is Hokkaido Scallop Broth Miso Ramen. Tonkotsu.
Wow.
This is the vegan.
This is the vegan one.
This is the
I'll bring
vegan
that
one. Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
Look at this.
I just got 100 times more hungry.
Me too.
Oh, looks like our hunger fix is here. And
Yes.
I think craving craving this. Are you, Teresa?
I am definitely. Oh my god. But before we start, I think we are so lucky enough to have the chef behind this ramen here, right, Gary?
Yeah. Rio, you actually told me that you made the ramen, but you also made it with someone else.
Yeah, actually, we have a ramen chef, and his name is Eric. He basically created all the toppings and everything, inspired by Hokkaido. Hokkaido is a Japanese region, northern region of Japan, and it's got a lot of really good seafood. Miso is very, very popular there, and I'm from northern part of Japan too. So me and him wanted to recreate what I used to have in Japan, and then I think we've been quite successful with this one.
Okay,
It's pretty
great.
similar to what you get in Japan.
Sure. So, Rio, can you be more specific? So,
Yes.
what type of ramen are they?
Yes, okay, so this one here is actually a tonkotsu base with a little bit of seafood in it, and as a topping it has this butter is actually chili butter, homemade vegan chili butter, and this is scallop, quickly seared with really, really high temperature on the outside. Yeah, and the broth is tonkotsu, it's pork broth. Yeah, it's quite thick, creamy type
Okay.
of.
Okay. And why are they so special? Both of them.
I love miso ramen. So I look for something I used to have in Sydney, but they're really good, but they're not really similar to what I used to have in Japan. So because in Tohoku or Hokkaido, miso is quite strong, and I wanted to kind of bring out that really strong miso flavor. So yeah, that's what we were after with this one. And this one is actually I wanted vegan because it's a vegan town. Newtown is a vegan town. I wanted vegan people to enjoy the similar or same flavor. And Chef Eric and I have been trying really hard to find a restaurant. And then I think we got it. So it's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Burnt corn.
Look
It's
at that.
amazing. It really gives that charged taste that makes it
Yeah.
very memorable.
Yeah, it's also very Hokkaido. Corn is a famous produce of Hokkaido as well.
Hokkaido.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I assume that both of them taste really authentic.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the northern Japanese ramen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess there might be some difficulties when you bring back the text because it's not easy to make a very authentic
Yeah.
northern Japanese ramen
It
text,
was.
right?
Yeah, it was actually difficult to find some ingredients, especially miso. Really good, strong, dense miso. We tried to find them and they were kind of hard to find. But yeah, we found this one supplier which has imported miso from Tohoku region, which is very, very authentic. Yeah, so we decided to use that and we made a finishing sauce work. So.
Nice. Gary, seems that Shimachi is the only place that we can try the northern Japanese ramen.
Yeah.
That's close to the authentic taste ones.
Yeah, and again, we're so lucky to be joined by one of the two people who designed and created this authentic ramen dish, Ryota Kumusaka,
Yeah.
and also Chef Eric. Eric isn't on camera, but he definitely deserves credit for making these wonderful dishes. Again, what was the name of this? So,
We call it Hokkaido scallop burnt miso ramen.
okay.
One vegan, one tonkotsu.
Hokkaido burnt scallop miso ramen. So it's as much of a mouthful as it tastes.
Can't wait to start.
I gave you the scallop one, and
Thank you.
I'm tasting the vegan one
Thank you.
because I'm trying to be very healthy.
Are you?
No, that's a lie.
What do you think?